people are way more bitter, I would say. Everyone thinks only about themselves. But it's still like one of the nicer scenes in esports for sure, Hearthstone scene. It's just that Blizzard makes you sad, you know. I understand why everyone is like very frustrated. A lot quit. Like Forsen was great as well. I'm great friends with Forsen as well. A lot quit, moved on because they had to. And the competitive aspect of the game, it's like the tournaments are kind of a joke, you know, still having like 3k or 5k prize pool for like super stacked dream hacks and stuff. A lot of things are really bad. Like the tournaments are like less good because less people want to go to them. You know, nobody who's known wants to go to any of the tournaments just because it's not worth it. And then Blizzard screws around with you, you know. Teams are quitting or pulling out of Hearthstone and all that stuff. And Blizzard is reacting way too slowly. Yeah, just a lot of bad things. And so, you know, the scene is becoming more bitter. There's a lot of new players getting into the scene. And they are also like extremely like, I don't know.
Is someone injured?
Not so nice. Like the newer generation, if you want to call it like that. Man, I'm trying so well against Priest. I always have the Skulking guys. But yeah, Hearthstone is still has one of the better competitive scenes in esports. Not so much League of Legends or Counter-Strike from what I've seen. But I kind of low-key like the Overwatch scene, honestly. So the game is decent. It's pretty decent, pretty high skill cap. But the scene seems great. I love the big streamers. I like not just big streamers, also the smaller streamers. They all seem great, like great people. Most of them. And seems nice. Yeah, there's a lot of nice people in Hearthstone. I'm saying like the majority of the Hearthstone people are still very nice. But like in the beginning, everyone seemed to be extremely nice. But it's also like because the game was like super awesome. It's like the people were awesome and then everyone is having fun. Then you're having fun together. Then it was even more awesome. But the nicest people, they don't even compete anymore. Like Savish and Dog were like the nicest people, but they don't even play anymore. So they're kind of like in the scene, but they're not really in the scene, if that makes sense, because they're just streaming. There's more to it than just being a streamer, right? You have to get involved a little bit more. Travel a little bit, go to some events, do some stuff, right? For example, I feel like Crip is not really in the Hearthstone scene, because he streams every single day about Hearthstone. He's kind of in the scene. I hope you know what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm trying to say? He's kinda in the scene, but then again he's doing his own thing. But Crimp does more than other. Because Crimp does, for example, videos about like patches and stuff and spreads his opinions. A lot of the other big streamers, they just do like daily YouTube videos and about highlight videos and are not really involved on current issues, problems, topics. So that goes like a little bit more into being involved in the scene than just, you know, doing your daily Hearthstone stream grind. Savish is doing a little bit more lately. Like he's tweeting when he doesn't like something, which I like. You know, when there's like, you know, the state of the game with Spiteful Summoner and Barnes. When that is like pretty stupid, and then he expresses his opinions on Twitter. I think this is what you should do, especially when you are huge and have like a huge followership, big influence on how the game can go. I like saving my resources. So like the more popular you become, the more responsibility you have, kind of. Because you have like influence. For example, me, if I get screwed by Blizzards changing the ladder 2 days before the end of the season and ruins my my chances to get to preliminaries and I get completely owned by that, nobody gives a fuck because I'm too small. Once again, it's not the first time this happens. Will I get compensated for it? No. Do people care? No. Does Blizzard get away with it again easily with no punishment? Yes. Because they're large, they're big. It's a huge company. Corporate America. Look at with what Donald Trump gets away with. But not hating on Donald Trump, but I'm just saying there's quite a bit of scandals surrounding him, and he seems to be getting away with quite a bit. No hard feelings. Look at the bright side. I just noticed it's so hard for me to lie. I just can't lie. Even when I know I'm in a worse position afterwards if I lie. It's so hard for me. Because I had experience in my life where I got lied to and I felt so bad afterwards. I was like in a deep, deep hole. And it felt so bad. So I never wanted like anyone else to experience like that. So I just it's so hard for me to lie. I wonder if it is for someone else as well. Lol, that's a pretty bad matchup. Humble brag. Wait, humble brag? That I just wanted to complete a daily quest, which is true though. I don't know. Maybe just humble brag. Feels good, man. Wanna hug me? Full homo? Dude, I always feel bad when I go to DreamHack. There's always like a guy who has like this hug me shield, or like the sign with the hug me, which is a bit, you know, it's a bit haha. But man, that takes balls to walk around with a sign like that. There's like thousands of people, and you're standing at the main entrance with like the hug me sign. You know, I have like, it's hard to explain. I kinda have cojones about certain things. I can do a lot of stupid stuff and crazy stuff, which other people wouldn't do. This is such a bad card in this matchup, lol. But man, I don't know if I could do that. Be at a dream. It's more like about, would you do that? Do you have the balls to do that? No, I did not hug him. Yeah, going to such a person and giving him a hug. Have you seen such guy? Have you been to DreamHacks or to events? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like both takes like balls. Going to a random person and giving him a hug. That's really weird. Even if he has a sign, free hugs. Who would go to a random stranger and give him a hug? Even though he has a freaking sign, free hugs. It's so weird. It's so weird. The guy that wears the shirt and punched me? I've not seen such a guy. If I was a girl, I would do it. How can you know? That takes a lot of imagination. How can you... If I was a girl, I would do it. Maybe. But you can't know for sure, right? Because you're not a girl. Would set up a kissing booth. Someone cares?
Gaara, I spent a ton of money here. Do you think when you get to the States and go to Reynard House you can introduce me to a few girls?
Oh, someone made a radical...
Not joking, I went to a wedding yesterday and now I'm just depressed to all hell.
Oh my god.
I'm 31 years old while all my friends are getting married, not like this.
Dude, dude, this is now a set Easter streaming, Easter stream. All right, guys, let's go. Don't be depressed. You're almost you're 31. I'm 30. I'm about to get 30. I mean, we still have 5 months away. I want to enjoy my 29 years. Thank you very much. But yeah, I spent a ton of money here. Do you think when you I spent? I like how you donate 100 bits and say I spent a lot of money here. Shall I feel bad about it, dude? If you don't have to give me any bits, dude. I read all your messages anyways. Thank you so much for that, but you don't have to. Really don't. Do you think when you get, especially when you start the sentence with "God, I spent a lot of money here." Do you think you're not like buying my professional advice or my friendship? You do kind of, but do you think when you get to the States and go to Renat's house, you can introduce me to a few girls? I'm not really going to the States though. Like I'm not really traveling for fun or anything like that. It's complicated. And can introduce me to a few girls, not joking. Like I don't know what you think what I'm doing. Like I go like on a weekend trips to Reynard. I'm streaming, I'm sitting here and stream every day. I went to a wedding yesterday, now I'm just depressed as hell. I'm 31 years old. All my friends are getting married. My friends are also getting married, those losers. Yeah, the thing is, for normies, let's call them normies, okay? We're better than normies. Keep that in mind as well. Their lives are so boring. Alright? Their lives are so boring. They have nothing to do with their lives. They're just bored as hell. And you know what bored people do? They get married. Let them get married. Let them have fun. I'm having fun too. Probably having more fun than them. Don't rush it. Just think about it. They get babies. I mean, I have a lot of people like that in my family too. Like, if you don't play video games, your life is boring. You work every day, and then you do nothing. You sit, drink some beers, and do nothing. They get married. They go out, drink some more beers, are bored together with some other friends, with some other normies. They find some girls that are bored too, and then they get married. What the hell is happening here, by the way? Is this guy just killing himself? Is this Did this really just freaking happen? I've almost lethal. What the hell? What the fuck? Yeah, like Pifo does it. Okay, this is the exception, by the way. But I want you to know that this is the exception and this is how you should do it.
Oh, I know, Gaara. I'm supporting the channel. I using the money as a pun. I love it here. Everyone is friendly and awesome as well as helpful.
I know.
We will enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, cool.
Gaara, and you made a good point, by the way. Women always cost money. You can't live with them, but you can't live.
Yeah, you can't live without them. Pifo has a great point. If you find a nice girl that has like similar hobbies and stuff, of course you can get married. I mean, I think marriage overall is very overrated. Being married in 2018, LA Giggle. I think it's fine to not be married. Except you're like very religious and this is very important to you and blah blah blah. And all that stuff as well. I'm just thinking it's not like super important to be married. Anyways, you can be married, that's fine, that's cool. But you should be married and not like for the sake of being married because everyone else is married. That's like super lame. I feel like a lot of people are doing that because of that reason. If you find a nice girl that has similar hobbies and you can continue doing what you do,